Hi, and welcome to today's show. This exclusive program is brought to you by ChelseaFan12.com. And tonight, it was Morata who scored the only goal in a 1-0 victory over Vidi in the Europa League. So here we are, outside Stamford Bridge on Europa League night, and Chelsea managed to salvage a 1-0 victory over Vidi here tonight. It was pretty tight for most of the way. Joined by Gary Chivers, Ron Harris, of course, and a couple of guests from America who have come to watch Chelsea tonight. Hi guys, how are you?
Hi, good, thank you.
You enjoyed the game?
Yeah, it was great. It was great.
The atmosphere was a little bit quieter than usual because of the game, but you compare it to the stadiums in the USA, it's a little bit different, isn't it?
It's much more lively, much better. Yeah, definitely.
And do you watch the soccer and the MLS in the US?
No, honestly, I haven't ever been to a soccer game in the U.S. It's not very popular.
Yeah. And any other sports you like, NFL or basketball or baseball?
Basketball, football, or NFL, yeah, those are more.
Which NFL team are you?
I like the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, they've done well over the years, haven't they?
They're quite a good team.
Pretty cold up there as well in Green Bay.
It's well cold.
Yeah. Nice and warm down here tonight. Do you like any NFL team?
No, but I'm a big Dodger fan, and they just made it to I don't really know, but the playoffs.
Playoffs, that's the baseball team, the LA Dodgers, yeah?
Yeah, so that's exciting.
Cool, so tonight, your favourite Chelsea player, have you got one already? I mean, everyone seemed to cheer Eden Hazard on. Are you ladies Hazard fans, or...?
Obviously, us included, obviously.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Ronnie Harris and Gary Chivers, obviously.
Yeah, no, we thought number 12 was like all over the field. Like, I thought he was doing great.
That's Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
Yeah, he was quite good. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you very much for joining us. Have a lovely trip over here to England, and keep supporting the Chelsea.
We will. Thank you.
Okay, thanks very much. Thanks, girls. So, there we go. And now we've got the ugly ones here.
Two sisters.
The ugly sisters, yeah. I must be Cinderella or somebody. Somebody wants to shake Ronnie's hand. Obviously, the camera there doesn't realise we're on air, but there you go.
Well,
you're so popular.
It was my hand he shook.
Yeah, well, that's good news. Yeah. You're so popular, though, Ron, after all these years.
Well, I'd like to think, you spent all my time here. I get on ever well with the supporters here. And we enjoy coming here. I've been here for a long time doing the hospitality, and I think it's a pleasure to be here.
If you want to subscribe to us, don't forget to do that now here. You can subscribe and you'll get every video after every home game that we film this season. Tonight, we expected goals. They put Morata in to sort of get his confidence up, expecting the bag full. And in the end, his handbag was full of them, wasn't they?
It was very, very disappointing, but sometimes you have to give credit for to the other team. I thought Vidi were a lot better than what people thought they was going to be. But against a team like that, playing at home with the home support behind us, Morata eventually scored, but we was hoping it was going to be 5 or 6 or 7 or even 8-0, you know. They did particularly well against us. We didn't play at all well tonight. It was disappointing, really.
Are we going to be standing here in January, February, ruining the chances of our centre forwards or just anyone that's playing up front? Because we make so many chances, don't we, tonight? And again, just only taking one of them.
Well, when you think that, even some of the opportunities we've had tonight, Morata can't seem to buy a goal, to be truthful. Giroud has not scored hardly, and I think we just rely on Eden Hazard. I dread to think what would happen if he was out for a fair time injured or something like that, because I think he's head and shoulders above any of the other players on the park.
Are Chelsea bang average without Hazard on the pitch?
Well, it looked like that way tonight, to be perfectly honest with you. When he came on, there was a buzz around the crowd. When he was warming up, everyone was excited, and all of a sudden he come on, started taking players on, started getting into the box. He looks like he wants to score. He's taking people on. He's exciting to watch. Yeah. Unfortunately for our centre forward, he's in one hell of a dip of form at the moment, you know. And you're looking at him. He's arguing with the referee. He's going into the centre half. He's arguing with the centre half. He just needs to calm himself down, I think, and just start all over again.
I'd love to see him play with you in the team, because if Osgood or Jimmy Greaves or Bobby Tamlin came around and said, he's clipped my ear, I think my lip's a bit sore, you'd have told him what to wear to get back up.
Well, I think that's, nowadays people, in Chivs time, people used to play with pain. Like every time they fall over now, they seem to want to hold their head or hold their knee.
A lot of people experience pain listening to Gary, so that's continued.
Yeah, you said that, not me. No, I think that maybe with him scoring a goal tonight, it might lift him. I think he just badly needs to put the ball in the back of net a few times. You know yourself if you're having, whether you're a defender or not, if you're having a bit of a poor form. If you're kicking off at 3 o'clock, you can't wait till 20 to 5 when the whistle goes because you just want to get off. But as I say, hopefully today he scored a goal. It might, give him a little bit of an uplift.
Where Diego Costa was the Rottweiler going in and attacking everybody, Morata's the poodle that's just come out the salon with a pink tail on his back going, how pretty am I? It's just not working because he's following on from Costa and Drogba and players like that. It's tough for him, I guess.
He's a completely different player to them sort of players. Didier Drogba, for the size of him, he put himself around. He was a nuisance. Diego Costa was unbelievable for us. He was the perfect fit for this football club. He was decent up front. He kept hold of the ball. And the two centre halves every week knew they were in for a game. They were in for a game, straight from the off. He'd be standing on your feet, he'll be pinching you, but he got results, and he loves scoring goals. With Morata at this present moment in time, I don't see what he's trying to do. He's not holding the ball up for us, and we want him to hold the ball up for us. When he does make runs, he's not quick enough to get on the end of the ball. He's suffering from a severe lack of confidence at the moment.
You can imagine Morata exchanging best coffee places to go in London with the defender, can't you? Oh no, this is nice.
He won't be going with Ron, I'm telling you. If Ron had with me in his time, he won't be going with Ron,
cappuccinos.
As I say, hopefully now that he scored a goal, it might give him a bit of an uplift. If he's playing next week when they go to Southampton, we'll see. But he seems to drop down the pecking order, because Giroud seems to be the one that's.
He wasn't even on the bench tonight, was it? They rested him, obviously, for Southampton on the weekend. We've got a good record against Mark Hughes' team. That's a good thing. We normally do quite well down at Southampton. How do you see? Obviously, this is the shadow of the team that we've been watching recently.
Well, I think that Southampton are not doing particularly well at the moment, but I would imagine Mark Hughes, knowing the sort of player he was, be the same as a manager. He'd be up in arms, ranting and raving to try and get a result. And I don't think it's the easiest place to get a result at, especially with them not doing so well at the moment.
The first 20 minutes is all important for us on Saturday, how we start the game, because he'll be getting hold of his players and saying, let's get at them. It'd be a terrific chance for him. We'll know what the result's going to be after the first 20 minutes, how we start the game. It really, really is important for us, and we've got to start on the right foot.
Games come thick and fast, don't they? You need a big squad, and we're using that squad, so you can't complain about that.
Oh no, as I say, like the last couple of results have been draws. So really, you don't really want to lose or draw at Southampton on Sunday, because you're going to get further and further behind. Ideally it would be nice to bounce back with a win, and then you come to Manchester United, and I think that if we was to get a result there, if he's not got the sack before then, Jose, I think it might be down here.
He might not be here by
well,
then.
You never know. It's a funny old game.
He's only got one more game because it's an international break, isn't it, the weekend after?
I'd liked to have seen a couple of kids tonight. I'd like to have seen Ampadu play. Probably. I thought it probably would have been tailor-made for him. Even to see him in that deep lying midfield role, where he can just pick the ball up. But unfortunately, they weren't even on the bench.
Ampadu was on the bench, but
he was on the bench, but he didn't come
Hudson-Odoi
on.
wasn't even in the squad.
I just think it's nice just to give him 10 minutes, 15 minutes playing.
Okay, cheers, guys. We look forward to our next game. We've got Southampton away on the weekend, international break after that. So we're back here at home against Manchester United, possibly with Jose Mourinho. Possibly not. That's the end of October 20th, I think it is. So make sure you join us for that. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks very much for watching tonight. You can also see the Frank Lampard, Bobby Tamlin, Kerry Dixon film together as well. That's just at the top. Have a click on that. And visit us at fan12.com, and we'll see you again for the next home game. Visit the ChelseaFan12.com website today to keep up with all the latest Chelsea news and statistics. It's also the place to find signed shirts, photos and works of art featuring past and present legends. Sign up for free now at ChelseaFan12.com. For the fans.
I thought he done ever so well today.
And when we check out, we just make it easy for teams to defend against us. Is that why you sent them home, because you weren't out with them? And I'm not being funny. Have you got a bush chucker troll coming up or anything like that?